Before Rome was an empire, before Caesar, before the legions conquered the world, there was a republic fighting for its very survival. And in 437 BCE, a city barely 8 miles away dared to betray it. This is the story of the Battle of Fidenae, a tale of treason, vengeance, and a young republic's rising power. Fidenae, a strategically placed city just north of Rome, had always been a thorn in the republic's side. Though technically a Roman colony, its loyalties wavered. Just beyond Fidenae lay Veii, a powerful Etruscan city. For decades, Veii and Rome had fought for control over the Tiber River Valley. And now, Veii saw an opportunity. With tensions already simmering, Fidenae defected from Rome and joined forces with Veii. A bold and dangerous move, but the worst was yet to come. Rome, hoping to avoid open war, sent 4 ambassadors to Fidenae. These men carried olive branches, symbols of peace. But instead of negotiation, they met death. On the orders of Lars Tolumnius, the king of Veii, all 4 were brutally executed. This was a declaration of war, one Rome could not ignore. In Roman tradition, killing envoys was an unforgivable crime. The names of the fallen were etched into Roman memory, and statues were later raised in their honor. Rome's response would be swift and merciless. The Senate immediately declared war. Lucius Sergius Fidenus was appointed to lead the campaign, ironically named after the very city he would fight. The Roman army marched north and engaged the forces of Veii and Fidenae in a series of battles. The fighting was fierce, but inconclusive. Sergius was wounded. The situation became critical. Rome needed something more, something decisive. The Senate turned to one of Rome's most experienced generals, Mamercus Aemilius Mamercinus. He was appointed dictator, an extraordinary office in Rome, granting him full control for 6 months during emergencies. Mamercinus raised a fresh army. He was methodical, focused, and ruthless. He knew that this wasn't just about a rebel city. It was about sending a message to all of Rome's enemies. The combined enemy forces were formidable: Veii, Fidenae, and their allies from Falerii and Capina. But Mamercinus was a master of coordination. As battle lines were drawn near Fidenae, Mamercinus launched a multi-pronged attack. He sent one group to engage the front lines, while cavalry and reserves circled around the flanks. The battlefield was chaos, steel clashing against steel, war cries echoing through the hills. In the midst of the carnage, one man would become a legend. A young Roman cavalry officer named Aulus Cornelius Cossus spotted King Lars Tolumnius in the chaos. Without hesitation, Cossus charged. In a one-on-one clash, he struck down the Etruscan king, a devastating blow to enemy morale. Then, he did something few Romans would ever do. He claimed the spolia opima, the highest military honor in early Roman tradition, awarded only when a Roman commander killed an enemy leader in single combat. Only 3 men in all of Roman history would ever earn it. Cossus was one of them. With their king dead and morale shattered, the Etruscan alliance collapsed. Fidenae was overrun. Veii's forces scattered. The war was over. And Rome had not just won, it had dominated. Mamercinus returned in triumph, hailed as a hero. Statues were raised. The Republic stood stronger than ever. The Battle of Fidenae wasn't Rome's biggest conflict, but it was a turning point. It showed that betrayal would be crushed without mercy. It marked the rise of Rome's military system, one where discipline, honor, and swift punishment ruled the battlefield. And it proved that even in its early days, Rome was a power no city could ignore. Fidenae paid the price for treason. Veii would later pay with its life. But that is a story for another day. Subscribe for more stories from ancient history. Leave a comment. What battle should we cover next?